Thank you for choosing Would You Choose, and here is our quick guide to ordering boarding. So timber boarding and cladding can be used on walls, for floorboarding. Timber is the perfect material and can make an ideal finish for a number of applications. Let's look at the coverage options. So the boarding can be laid vertically or horizontally. Wall panelling may only be part height, and again you may choose a horizontal option. Now let's look a little closer in how to measure your area and the coverage you need. This type of product is usually supplied in lengths of boarding and pushed together to create the coverage. To determine how much you need for any given area, you need to measure the width times the height, and we recommend adding about 10% for potential wastage. This method is required for any area that you're looking to cover, but wastage may vary. We suggest you consult your specialist carpenter or installer to determine how much waste you may need. Simply add together the number of panels or sections you might be looking to cover. Once you know the total area you're looking to cover, it's then time to choose your profile. We have a number of customizable or standard profiles on offer. You'll see the overall board width and thickness for each profile. Your choice of board width may be determined by a number of factors, including how it will look and the area that you're looking to cover. If you're thinking of a wider board, 150mm or 6 inches or wider, consider having the board slightly thicker to avoid too much warping, twisting and distortion. It is important not just to consider the width of the board, but the face coverage. Many boards are tongue and grooved, so they slot together, meaning that the face coverage is not the same as the overall board width. Indicated here is the actual face, surface face, that provides the coverage of this particular board. You'll notice the tongue has been removed to illustrate. This is shown here again with two boards slotted together. You'll notice that the tongue disappears into the groove of the other board. We strongly recommend that you employ a professional carpenter or joiner to install cladding or boarding of any type. And that's because there are a number of factors to consider, including the usage and what you're doing with the boarding. The location of your boarding, whether it is inside or outside, will influence the type of timber and how you install this board. This, along with your chosen finish and maintenance, that will need to be considered. The amount of moisture that your board is exposed to will affect and influence how the board performs in its location. It is therefore vital to make the right wood choice. If this is a custom product, you'll be able to choose the wood yourself, and we have a number of tools to assist and guide you with this. Your professional installer or carpenter will also be able to advise on the gap needed between the boards to allow for swelling and shrinkage. He will also be able to advise on the correct fixing methods depending on the board, material and substrate that you're looking to fix to. We do hope that this guide has helped with your boarded selection, and thanks again for choosing Would You Choose.